Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to Martyn Lucas Investor Easter special. We got a big surprise for you now. You're going to like this one. We are talking today something a little bit special. We're going to bring you something special which we think could be the next big sector to explode. Well, this is how it used to look. Remember the days of this? The old little plane flying around. We're all bored of that, right? We want something else. Well, things did change. Remember, Elon Musk turned up and he brought us the electric car, the EVs. Quite sexy, right? But we need something new. What comes next? We want something sexy. We're going to bring you a sexy stock. Oh dear, no, I don't mean this, Martyn. Get that off the screen. That's not quite what I meant. Well, get that off. That's not what we need. What we need is something sexy. Whew, blimey, I need to put an X-rated certificate on my show, right? No, something way more sexy than that. That was our Playgirls from our last review. You know when we did Playboy? Indeed. If you missed that, go and check it out. Very interesting review, that one. We are talking eVTOL today, but something a little bit exciting about this. I want you to tap the like button because we think that we might have found the new gold. On balance, if you weigh it up and look at the options and look at what's happening now, this could make sense. Is this the new gold with EVs exploding and power and exploding? Where does all that power go? Well, it goes into eVTOLs, but we've got our expert on the show today who's going to bring you an Easter special, and I'm going to bring you some fundamentals before we go into our special. So first of all, I want to very, very quickly introduce our star guest. Here he is. You know what time it is? Of course, it's Vaz with his new look. How are you, Vaz?
Yep, everyone. I'm good. Thank you.
I can't wait to talk to you this afternoon. I'm so excited about your premiere coming up in a few minutes' time. Stand by, everybody, for that. It's going to be his biggest ever video today, and we're excited. So what are we talking about? Why are we excited? Well, first of all, it's all about timing. Now, I know I often say it's not about timing the market. It's about time in. But if you're in at the right time, it does make a difference. I just want to draw this analogy to you for a moment. If you zoom in on a drop of water, a beautiful drop of water, what could be more innocent than a drop of water? What happens if you completely zoom in to a drop of water and you zoom in really closely? What you see is all the little bacteria and all the little things moving around quickly. It looks like a mess. And that's what we're doing, looking at the stock market every 5 seconds. But if you zoom out and look at the stock market and you zoom out from a drop of water, you see a beautiful drop of water and it looks perfect. Well, everything now is about to become perfect. What do I mean by that? Well, what we're seeing on the stock market is capitulation. Capitulation is when we go down and down and down, and it's awful and awful, and everyone sells out, but then we hit capitulation. That's when all retail gives up and says, I've had enough. It's the market starts going sideways, and then for the first time, we see the market up on the week. And that's where we are. Now, this is a really good time because anything new and innovative coming into the market right now is preparing for an explosion. Excuse me. That's why we're starting to see MMAs come back in again, mergers and acquisitions. That's why we're starting to see IPOs coming back in. That's why a few moments ago I reported to you live from the White House, Donald Trump just said in the next 90 days, 100% tariff deals will be done. What does that mean? It means we've got to the bottom. We might already be in a recession. As I've said before, we probably are in a recession, but we won't know for a couple of quarters that we were in a recession. And a recession is always been the bottom. The Fed are waiting to jump in. Yesterday, the market looked at it quite negatively, thinking this is not good for the economy. Fed Jerome Powell is not indicating rate cuts. He's not going to. He has a very different language than Donald Trump. He's going to drop rates, like we said, twice this year. Don't forget, guys, it's coming up to the end of April. It'll be May soon. May is always a good month on the stock market. Be in the S&P right now is an exciting time. But as the S&P starts to go up, people are looking for something new and where to make their money. So they're looking for something new, sexy, exciting. We've done EVs. Now we're looking for something else. We're looking for flying EVs. We're looking for flying taxis. And the news is coming and the Olympics is coming. And let me share it all with you now. Tap the like button, folks. Tap the like button and share this out. 120 people watching this live, which is great because it's not one of our trending shows. ACHR Aviation, Joby Aviation is not something that trends on our show, but it soon will do. And particularly thanks to Vaz. He's going to get it done. I'm 100% convinced. Tap the like button and consider subscribing. Share this. I've got a poll for you as I bring you the news and my analysis before we go to that world premiere. Stand by. This is what I've got for you right now. First of all, here's our poll. This is our poll I put out a few moments ago. We take a deep look at the leaders in the at the eVTOL space, electric vertical takeoff and landing, eVTL, eVTOLs, all right? Electric vertical takeoff and landing. And I'm asking you, which one is the winner? Joby, ACHR, or you don't know? Well, a few moments ago, I posted this and there was nobody voting. So what I'm going to do is give you the link right now and see how you're voting right now. There is the link on our community pages here on YouTube. I'm going to give you 10 seconds. I know everyone's going to be really quick, and I'm going to have a look. Joby, ACHR, or undecided, and then I'll give you the numbers, and then I'll tell you what happened today in New York. 3, 2, 1. Refresh the screen. 0 votes. What have we got? We've now got 50 votes. ACHR Aviation, 68%. Now, Vaz can tell us in a moment whether he agrees with that. ACHR Aviation, 68%. And what I'm really happy to see, and Vaz will like this, only 14% are undecided. Vaz, you obviously are doing a good job because only 14% have no idea who to vote for. So you can tell me whether you agree with that in a moment. Good job on you. 68%, they know. They want ACHR. 18% on Joby. Only 14% have no idea. I bet that will change by the end of the day. That'll be even lower. I'm 100% convinced of that. So, capitulation in the market, PPI down, CPI down, everything looking good, deals about to be done, everyone's buying the bottom, now everyone's going to be in, and then they're going to look for something cool and exciting and sexy to make some money. Because everybody, of course, wants to go to the moon. But they're not going to go to the moon. They're going to do something a little bit more, you know, a little bit more, well, down to earth. But where's my little button gone? That's why I'm waffling a little bit. There we go. I found it. I've got so many buttons. This is old school. We want something more like this. And it's so new, I can't even find a proper video on an eVTOL. Never mind. Maybe Vaz will send me one. He's got some videos, I'm sure. Anyway, let's go over to this. Let me show you my numbers. So, first of all, let's look at the news of the day, and then we'll compare the two, and then I'll get some opinions from the man himself, the expert, right? This happened today. ACHR Aviation plans for New York City air taxi service with United Airlines as a key partner. Vaz was telling me about this today, and I thought, oh yeah, I get it. I get it. The Olympics, I get it. Who's also involved with the Olympics? I'm not going to give it away. I'm going to let Vaz tell you who's already in with the Olympics. Which one is it? Who is it? Anyway, ACHR Aviation announced plans on Thursday to launch an electric air taxi network in New York City. The eVTOL company goal is to dramatically reduce travel times between Manhattan and major area airports. Using its piloted midnight aircraft, which accommodates 4 passengers and a pilot. I just want to make a point at that moment. Do you remember, not that long ago, people would troll our channel saying, it can't even pick up a person. Well, apparently it can, with a pilot and 4 passengers. It's about to happen. I love it. Oh, we did enjoy that. Anyway, there you go. A pilot and 4 passengers intends to offer flights from key Manhattan heliports to John F. Kennedy International, LaGuardia, and Newark Liberty International airports. I know all those airports. I've flown in and out of all of them, but not yet on an eVTOL, but I want to. As well as other regional airports, the flights are expected to take between 5 and 15 minutes. A significant improvement over the 1 to 2 hour car journey often caution required due to heavy city traffic. The company's Midnight aircraft, featuring 12 engines and propellers for redundancy, is designed for safety levels comparable to commercial airliners, while also being quieter and producing fewer emissions than traditional helicopters. Notably, ACHR is manufacturing the aircraft in the United States and is working with the FAA to secure a type certification, having already received its FAA Part 135 Air Carrier and Operator Certificate in June 2024. I'm loving it. One more paragraph. ACHR's broad strategy involves utilizing existing aviation infrastructure such as airports, associated veriports and city helipads, and collaborating with partners including United Airlines, Atlantic Aviation, Signature Aviation, Skyports Group, ADP, Modern Aviation and Air Pegasus to electrify and upgrade the assets. United Airlines, a long-time investor, has placed significant orders for the Midnight aircraft and will integrate the service as a complement to traditional airline travel, allowing passengers to book air taxi flights as part of their overall journey. But guess what they're doing in the Olympics? I will let Vaz tell you that in a moment. So before I bring Vaz into the show, we've only got 15 minutes before the big premiere when you get all the information, way more than I can give you. I'm just giving you the rock and roll romance of it all, and then you can get all the details with Vaz in a few moments. So I'm not going to go into any of this. I'm just going to show you the levels of where we stand today. If you want to pause this, you can see all the different metrics. I put together for you a good analysis on the stock. But let me just bring you this. This is first of all, Joby. And remember, Joby is second at the moment in our list. ACHR is way ahead. But let's look at Joby. I think you might be surprised today what you're going to learn from Vaz. Joby's valuation is significantly overstretched, with metrics like price to sales being exorbitantly higher than the sector. This suggests Joby might be considerably overpriced compared to its peers. Growth. Joby's growth potential is mixed. While it shows a substantial forward revenue growth of 313%, the year-on-year revenue growth is deeply negative at negative 87%, indicating a challenging growth trajectory. Profitability metrics are concerning, with negative returns on total assets and equity significantly lagging behind the sector, indicating inefficiencies in generating profits. And momentum. Joby's stock momentum is relatively positive, with a one-year price performance of 25%, significantly outperforming the sector's negative trajectory, reflecting strong investor confidence. However, you must remember, this sector is early, so we are spending money, we're investing, profits aren't going to be what it's about right now. That's why it's one for the future. So we've got, on revisions, B-, momentum B-, profitability D-, you'd expect, growth A+, valuation C+. Let's have a look at ACHR and see how that compares to ACHR. ACHR, slightly different. Let's scroll down. You can pause all of this. Now we see some slightly different numbers. Revisions C+, momentum A+, profitability F, growth A-, and valuation B-. Let me read you the numbers here and then I'll bring in Vaz. So, if you've just tuned in, please tap the like button. I am predicting that we are at capitulation, market's about to explode, so new innovative technologies will go up with it, and we are bringing this to you before it goes up. So tap the like button, consider subscribing, I'd absolutely love it, would be fantastic. And if you do, of course, remember what happens. Well, if you tap the like button, yep, the little fellas love it. Yeah, we all smile. I just saw Vaz then in the channel. He was smiling. I could see him. Look, he's over here. Look, you can't help it, can you, Vaz? When we bring the little fellas on, everyone just has to smile to the little fellas. We're loving it. We're loving it. We're loving it. Okay, let me bring in the numbers. Valuation, ACHR, is challenging valuation metrics. Its price to sales ratio is significantly higher than the sector median, indicating a costly stock compared to its peers. Growth, ACHR shows impressive growth, with capex growth at 85%, vastly outperforming the sector at 1%. The substantial growth underscores the company's aggressive expansion efforts. ACHR struggles with profitability as evidenced, but its negative return of total assets of negative 54%, significantly below the sector's 5%. This indicates challenges in efficiently converting assets into profits. Early days, you'd expect that. And momentum, ACHR's momentum is exceptionally strong with a one-year price performance of 83%, significantly outperforming the sector of negative 9%. This indicates bullish sentiment and strong investor confidence. And finally, revisions. Earnings revisions represents a mixed picture with 2 upward revisions but 5 downward in the past 3 months, suggesting analysts have a cautious outlook on future earnings. Right, we are only a few minutes away from our special. You cannot afford to miss this. What am I talking about? Well, in just a few minutes' time, I'm going to bring to you a special. It is a premiere, and for some reason, I've just lost it. I can't believe it. Faz is going, really? You've lost my premiere? Well, I haven't really lost it. I just can't find it on the screen. But don't worry, I've got it back. Blimey, that was a dodgy moment. Here it is. This is the premiere. This will go live in just 10 minutes from now, and there's lots of information now over the last few months. Vaz has been making friends, been talking to those at ACHR and Joby, bringing you great insights that I cannot do, that you will get on this. So if I've excited you by what's coming next, you really must watch this. And Vaz has told me, with what's been happening today in New York, a lot of people are looking for this, and he expects this to be his #1 video. And I actually agree. I'm right with him. It's definitely going to have 1,000 views this time by where are we now? We're 10 to 3. I'm going to say by tomorrow morning, less than 12 hours, it'll be over 1,000 views, which will be our fastest growing video in the eVTOL series so far. Why? 1, it's a great video, I've seen it, and 2, the information is coming at the right time and everyone is searching for it. So the Lucasades, you have got a head start on this. So with just moments to go before the premiere, I'm going to bring Vaz in, who's put together all this information. We've learned so much from you, Vaz, over the last few months. If people don't know who you are, would you please take this moment to introduce yourself? You are our third broadcaster on the channel. There's myself, Sensei does our charts and our technicals, and you are running our eVTOL hub, which is everything eVTOLs. Please introduce yourself to us, why you're interested in this sector, and what people can learn from not just today's premiere, but your entire playlist, why they should follow your playlist and listen to you. So introduce yourself to us, Vaz, to the wider public who have never met you before.
Well, I've got only 2 words. I've got first one, I think, is enthusiast, and the other one is aspiring expert for the eVTOL market.
Wonderful.
I believe this is the technology of the future. This will be main benefit in the heavily congested cities like North America, like Asia, some of the European cities as well, South America as well. Let's not miss that out. The main advantage is that we are cutting the travel times. If you imagine a standard eVTOL, say both ACHR or Joby, or whether it's vertical aerospace, all of these travel around 150 miles an hour, their travel speed. So if you just put the numbers in front of yourselves, you can do the maths. We are saving a massive amount of travel time. Plus, it's quite cool.
And time is so important. For people that fly, time is money. Time is efficiency. That's why I'm so excited about the AI revolution. Everyone's focusing on the wrong thing. They're looking at ChatGPT and what little gadget can I have on my phone. That's not why Google, Amazon, and all these companies are investing in AI. They're investing in AI for efficiency. Efficiency is profit. And today, in between these 2 shows, I went out and spoke to my friends, to my big investor friends, and said, are you getting in the market now with the capitulation? And yes, they are. And they like AI, and they like this space as well. And they like this space because it makes their lives more efficient. Real money business is looking for ways to do things quicker, faster, more effective, cheaper, and more efficient. That's why I like the eVTOL space. You mentioned it's sexy and fun and cool, and you're absolutely right, but that's not why money... Oh, excuse me, let me just take the alerts off your face while we have this interview. There we go. Thank you for the subscription, but we're just going to be respectful to our star guest. So... for me, that's why I'm interested in this space. It's where money goes looking for efficiency in time. Time is money. And I gave the example about this the other day, and it was quite mad that I even thought about this. But someone recently said to me, a very successful YouTuber, said to me that they now pay thousands of dollars a week for someone to cook their meals, do their cleaning, and so on and so forth. I thought, what the hell are you on about? Why would you spend $1,000 for a sandwich and a bacon butty or a flipping bit, some cereal in a bowl? They said to me, because my time is worth more. It's crazy. It's cheaper for me to pay thousands of dollars for someone to come in and cook me food while I can make videos that make me $10,000, $20,000 in an hour. And I thought, hang on a minute, that makes sense. Because as my channel grows, I am starting to value my time the same way. I'm still a long way off from that, but I'm starting to think, oh my God, the time it takes me to do something, I could be on it making a video and it can earn me this. I can do more. It's time to employ someone to do something for me. I learned this recently with Ricky Gervais, who pays thousands of dollars a week for people to take care of his pets, because he can make a lot more money doing interviews and making movies and all the rest of it. But when he comes home, his pets are all taken care of and all the rest of it. So now I understand it. So that's important for the eVTOL space. The people that will fly these things at first... Later on, everybody will fly them, like the Jetsons. We've all seen the cartoons back in the day. But right now, business people want to get around New York and around the cities quickly and efficiently and do things in an efficient way. Will do this because they will realize their time is money. And this is the reason why, and I've got lots of friends who have private jets. And I asked them this question: why do you own a private jet? And they say, because it saves me money. Time is money, and money is time. And when I can be in my private jet flying lower with a higher pressure cabin, I don't have the jet lag that you get on a regular flight, and that would be the same for these eVTOLs. They'll be flying a lot lower as well. I'm sure. Obviously, there's no need to be so high, and you won't have the jet lag like you would. I mean, I know it's not long distances anyway, but that will come in time, I'm sure. But it's all about saving time and being more efficient. So for me, that is why this is an exploding sector. It's about being efficient. Do you agree with any of those sentiments at all? You're the expert, Vaz, in this space.
Surely. I would just to get something straight. It's not going to be affordable as taxi is. It's going to be much more expensive, but it will be targeting the people, as you already explained, these people who will make the most advantage of it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I agree.
Yeah. So we've only got 3 minutes to go before your premiere is about to start. So we're going to have to end this live stream. Your premiere is about to start. It's going to be your biggest premiere ever. I'm expecting a couple hundred people to be watching live, which will be a record. I'm expecting 1,000 views by tomorrow. If not, you're fired. All right. So we want to make sure. He's going, really? How can you fire me? I do it for the love of it anyway. Doesn't matter. You still got to be successful. All right, let's get ready. So your premiere is about to kick in. Give me a little flavour of what we might see in this premiere and why we should all tune in, because all the information's here, right, Vaz?
We will certainly see something nobody ever mentioned before. Which I was thinking about this morning, and I'm thinking, yes, you saw the video from last Sunday when we were talking about ACHR and Olympics, but nobody ever mentioned Joby and Olympics. So you might find some interesting information in there.
Good, 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 good. Okay, we're just a few seconds away. I'm going to let you go, Vaz. Get ready in for the premiere. Thanks for taking the time of your precious time to call in today. And I look forward to seeing you on the premiere. I'm sure it's going to be great. And I can't wait. Our numbers are building as we speak right now. It's going up, 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 up. Congratulations. I look forward to it. I've already seen it anyway. I know it's great. Vaz, join me on the premiere. I know you will be in the chat. Thank you very much, mate.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, my pleasure. There's Vaz, our star guest on today's show, getting ready for his premiere. Okay, now then, we're going to give you the link now. It's going to go live in the next 1 minute. You don't want to miss it. Don't worry. Stay where you are. You won't miss it. This will take you directly to it live. There is the link in the chat. When you get there, I want you to do a few things. Wait a minute. You won't miss it. Everybody, tap the like button on this video. This is the share button. Put it on your social media. We want this to blow up because we want all the Lucasades to know about this stock, know about this industry before it blows up. So share it with everyone. And it'll also help you if you are an investor. If we get a blowout video, guess what happens next? Everyone starts buying it. Absolutely right. Okay. Now let me show you the poll. We gave you a poll a couple of moments ago. Let's see how it's changed. We asked you, which is the one that's most likely to succeed? Joby, ACHR. Which one do you think is going to win? We had 50 votes a few seconds ago. Went from 0 to 50 in the matter of like 30 seconds. Let's see what it's on now. 50 votes, 68% on ACHR. 50 votes, 60% on ACHR. 66% on ACHR now, slightly down, and 59 votes. Okay, now then, at the moment we have 17% undecided. I am hoping at the end of Vaz's video, you will come back here, vote on this. I will give you this link in the premiere, and I want to see this percentage of undecided going down, because that will tell me you've learned something from the video and you now know which one is likely to win. There you go. I hope you've enjoyed it. The premiere is about to begin. There are already people waiting. It's going to be very, very exciting. So I'm going to end this. You've all got the link. It'll automatically take you there. Let me just double check just in case. I'm always double checking myself just in case. Let me just refresh that screen. That's just gone flip-de-flop. That's not even a real word, is it? Let me just see. It's playing up a little bit. Doesn't matter. I got time. Come on, come on, come on. I don't really need to check, but I'm going to anyway, just because, yes, there it is. It's all good. Let's go over to the premiere now. Thank you for tuning in. I will see you back, of course, tomorrow night for the concert. This will take you directly to the concert. It's now time for our premiere. That's it from me. Join me now on the premiere. Click above my head. In fact, I'll put the 2 videos down here. If you watch this later, there'll be the eVTOL playlist from Vaz, and there will be the video we're about to go to now. Enjoy the premiere. I'll see you back tomorrow night for the concert. No show tomorrow. It's Good Friday. Enjoy it. It's going to be great. Bye-bye for now.